In this video, we're going to go over how to find the distance between 2 points. So the first problem is we're going to find the distance between 2, 3 and 5, 7. So our first point has an x value of 2 and a y value of 3. And our second point has an x value of 5 and a y value of 7. So we're going to use rise over run. So the amount we rise between the 2 points is how much the difference between our y values are. So we have 7 minus 3 over, and our run is how far laterally we go. So the difference between our x values. So we have 5 minus 2. So we have 4 over 3 for our rise over our run. So now we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find our hypotenuse. So our x and our y are here. Our x equals 3 and our y equals 4. So now we're finding d for our distance. So d squared equals x squared plus y squared. So we have 3 squared plus 4 squared equals d squared. So 9 plus 16 equals d squared. So 9 plus 16 is 25. So we'll square root both sides, and d equals 5. Now we're going to find the distance between the point at -4, 2 and 1, 3. So first we're going to look for our rise over run. So our rise is the difference between y values. So we have 3 minus -2 over 1 minus -4. So 3 minus a -2 is 5, and 1 minus -4 is also 5. So now we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between the 2 points. So d equals rise, or a, we'll call rise a and run b. So a squared plus b squared. So distance equals 5 squared plus 5 squared. D squared equals 25 plus 25. D squared equals 50. So we'll square root both sides, and our final answer is D squared equals the square root of 50. So now we're going to do these without using a graph for visual. So the distance between point 0, 0 and point 6, 8. Again, we're going to find rise over run. So rise equals y2 minus y1. And run equals x2 minus x1. So y2 is 8, y1 is 0, x2 is 6, x1 is 0. So we have 8 minus 0 over 6 minus 0, which equals 8 over 6. So our rise is 8 and our run is 6. Now distance equals the square root of rise squared plus run squared. So 8 squared is 64 plus 6 squared is 36. So 64 plus 36 is 100. The square root of 100 is d equals 10. Now we're going to find the distance between point -3, 4 and point 2, -1. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So our y2 is negative 1, our y1 is 4. Our x2 is 2, and our x1 is negative 3. So 1 minus 4 is negative 5. 2 minus a negative 3 is 5. So our formula states that d equals the square root of rise squared plus run squared. So negative 5 squared plus 5 squared. So d is going to equal the square root of 25 plus 25. Or d is going to equal the square root of 50. Now with this, we can turn this into d equals square root of 25 times the square root of 2. So d equals 5 square root of 2. And that's our final answer. Now we're going to find the distance between point negative 5 and negative 3 and point 2, negative 1. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So our y2 is negative 1 minus negative 5, negative 3, over x2 is 2 minus x1 is negative 5. So negative 1 plus 3 is 2. And 2 minus a negative 5 is 7. So our formula states that d equals the square root of rise squared plus run squared. So d equals the square root of 4 plus 49. So d equals the square root of 53. And that's our final answer. If you need a little help with algebra, trig, or calculus, check out the link in the description below for my Circle community. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button.